use this. You have worked your butt off for this. How are you not going to capitalize on it?
This is the one that when I was a student athlete made the biggest impact on my life. The connections you can make because of branding yourself on social media are endless. So I want you guys to focus on today. I know it's the last class. I know you guys are excited to go home, but we have a really special guest, and I want you guys to focus in, okay? All right, so we have Coach Jason Burton. He is a local, well, I'll let you do the details, but he's a local coach here, teacher, and very, very good at social media and branding himself in many different ways, whether it's for his business or personally, okay? So he's gonna speak and kind of do 20, 25 minutes of a spiel, bring you guys through some different ideas, and I'm going to go.
All right, so thank you for having me, guys. I'm super excited to be here. I'm very passionate about this topic of branding. I studied it in my undergrad, and I'm still a nerd about it. Every single post, when I look at celebrities, athletes, I'm literally looking at as a brand. Okay? And there's some great people right now that you see: LeBron James, Kevin Hart, The Rock, and we can go on, and we're going to talk about some celebrities. But just a quick background, just so you know a little bit about me. I am a head football coach at Boise High School, which is here in Boise, and everything I say right now, I'm not trying to be up here and be like, oh, let me brag. Okay, I'm not about that. Okay, but I just want you to know what's going on. I've been the head coach for the last 4 years. I was the youngest head coach in the Treasure Valley at the age of 30. Okay? And that wasn't because of the football knowledge that I knew. It had a little bit to do with the hard work, but it came at the end of the day, the relationships. And you can say branding is the same thing as relationships. And then that's all it was. So again, it's so crucial. It's, that classic saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that's what this talk is all about. Okay, I have a master's in leadership, okay, and managing teams, marketing degree. I was a business teacher. I taught business for the last 8 years at the high school. This year, I took a year of leave because I've always had this entrepreneur thing that has just always been in the back of my mind. So this year, I'm very fortunate I can still be head football coach and start an apparel line that's Idaho-based apparel, okay? And then a little connection to you guys, I was a college athlete. Okay, I played at the Division III in Southern California. I wasn't a D1 athlete. That dream was killed my sophomore year when I started going to camps in Southern California. I ain't that. I just want to be on a team. I just want to be on a team. But again, I know the stress of being an athlete, right? In season, out of season, your academics, okay, and then the social life. I get that, okay? Everyone goes, you're so lucky, and you guys are, okay? But also, you have a lot more stresses than people don't realize, right? How much time you really don't have. And if your buddy that's just a normal student does something, but you're there, they're not getting in trouble, you are, okay? And you guys are living in a world where everything's live. Okay, so when I was in college, back in the day, Facebook just came out. Okay, so this is 2004 to 2007. This is what the world I lived in. You go out Friday night, Saturday night, you'd be at a party, you'd wake up the next morning, you'd open up the laptop, you get on Facebook like, who posted the pictures? That's what we had to worry about. Were we tagged in photos? Okay? Now, like I said, it's just live. Like it's in the moment. A little funny story. So we would wake up, wait for the calf to open up, and we'd get on, check Facebook. And one morning we get done checking Facebook, we're just hanging out, we're playing Mario Kart. And all of a sudden one of my boys' girls walks in, just mad. And she just opens up the laptop and goes, what is this? And he's looking at us, and I'm like, we went through the Facebook pictures, none of us were tagging anything. He was in the background of another picture up against the wall with another girl. We're like, See you, man. We're going to the cafeteria. You guys have fun. We out, okay? So that was the world that we lived in, okay? But now, when you look at it, okay, you guys have social media and you can use it to your advantage, okay? All about branding. So this is what we're going to talk about today, these 4 steps. I put a worksheet out there. I don't care if you fill it out. Hey, I'm a high school teacher. I know what that is. You can doodle on it, okay? But this is what we're going to talk about because I know I was a person that I would just listen. I'm like, okay, I know what's going on. But again, that's for you to use a resource. If you don't want to use it, you're not going to hurt my feelings whatsoever, okay? But we're going to talk about what is branding. We're going to talk about your branding, the leverage, and the sharing, okay? And look at this is outdated. I mean, come on. When you look at these apps, where's Snapchat, where's TikTok, okay? And believe it, in 5 to 10 years, we're going to laugh at these. And we're like, do you remember when we had a Facebook? When we had Instagram? So, definition of a brand. Okay? As you can see right there, it's a promotion. You can say a product, a company, of a person. Through advertising or design. So it's purposeful. That's what branding is. When they post something, it's with purpose. They know what they're trying to achieve, okay? And this is the Google definition. So let's jump in. Talking about branding. Let's start with this right here. Well, with JT in the news recently. Anyone know?
He seen another girl.
Oh, not only another girl, what was he doing with that other girl?
Drinking.
They were drinking and they were holding hands on the table. Stop it, JT. Everyone loves you. You're one of the golden boys in society. You don't do stuff like this. You dumped a crazy girl called Britney Spears. You got away, right? Now he's come out and he's apologized. Hey, this is not his first time he's messed up. Does you remember the first time he messed up? On a big stage, Super Bowl, him and Janet Jackson, right? Wardrobe malfunction. Again, he recovered from that. Why? Because we knew his brand. We knew who he was. We knew he was Mickey Mouse, NSYNC, solo artist, now a movie star. We know who he is. We felt like we grew up with him as society. We had a little input in his life. Now, look at Kevin Hart. This happened a few years back. What happened to Kevin Hart? You just say, yeah, come on, man. This guy it's horrible, okay? But he was with his new wife, right? Broke up with his old wife, got divorced with his new wife. I love you, babe. Goes to Vegas with his friends. Thought he could be a celebrity in Vegas, wild out, and not cause attention. Well, he did. Okay, comes out, says, I'm sorry, I put myself in a bad situation. He's recovered because we know who he is. He's created a brand. No one is perfect. We don't expect each other to be perfect. But when we know who you are, and we have a little glimpse of who you are, you made a mistake. You own it. Tiger Woods, on the other hand, though, ooh, right? Same thing, cheating on his wife. Was it with one woman? No, he was like 9. Everyone said, whoa, wait, what? Excuse me? Right? We didn't know Tiger Woods. We knew him as a golfer, but he didn't open up. We didn't know his personal life, so all of a sudden we're like, we don't know you. We don't know you're this type of guy. And he fell off. Now, in his case, he's really good at golf. Everyone loves a comeback story. That's America. That's society. Love to see you fall and crash and then get back up. Okay? But the difference between these 3, these 2 had a brand. Okay? That's what we're going to talk about. So, the who. Obviously, that's you. Okay? Creating a brand for yourself. That seems scary. You're like, I'm 18, 19 years old. You're talking about a brand? I'm trying to get to class on time. This is my first semester away from home. I understand that. Okay? The perfect thing about this, it's what do you want your brand to be? You get to determine it. What do you want it to look like? Some of you are just going to be like, it's just who I am. Others are going to be like, no, I'm going to take and run with this. I'm going to have my own logo, right? I'm going to have a color scheme. Every single picture I post is going to have the same filter. Damn it, I am a brand. I might even have a tagline. Just flexing on people. Right? Yeah, I'm a freshman, I'm a sophomore, what? Get like me. Okay? But again, it's up to you. What do you want? You don't have to do that. You can literally just be like, I'm just going to take pictures of me and my friends of what we do, and that's going to be my brand. Cool. Okay? You get to create your own image. Okay, that is awesome. That's so good. You guys are lucky right now. Okay? You're lucky because right now if you Google your name, what's going to pop up? Say what? That's right, the roster. Check it out. Boise State, nice little bio, okay? Probably have some articles from high school. You better. I mean, you're a D1 athlete, right? Then after that, it's what you want to put out there. It's probably your social media. Think about that. It goes Boise State, your high school, and then social media. That's still on the first page. What's getting put out there? Okay? What is getting put out there? Okay? You get to create that. You get to set that narrative. That's awesome. Okay? That is awesome. So when people are trying to research you, you keep on getting hits and hits on that stuff, which that ranks you up at Google. If you're not putting stuff out, if you slip up, it's going to go Boise State, bad, then high school. If you really mess up, then that's going to go in front of Boise State. That's going to be the first thing. Okay? So again, you get to create your own image. Now let's talk about offense versus defense. You've probably heard a lot coming up. Defense, defense, defense. Social media can ruin you. Don't post that. They're good. Okay? I don't like to say it's like a ruin you for life. But yeah, it can hurt you a little bit. But again, it's depending on what the message is. Okay? And you also have to think too, hey, when you look at the defense, oh, again, I deal with a lot of high school students, okay, and dealing with the recruiting and all of that. I'm always saying you have to post on social media. And I have some of my best athletes that are gone, and they have an Instagram, and it's 4 pictures. And I said, all that's telling me is that you are scared to share who you are. What are you really doing? Do you guys remember when you had scam accounts? That happened in your guys' area? That happened like here in Boise. It was like IG scam accounts. It was like, here's my public page where my grandma can see me, and here's my scam account that's private, though I'm really doing on the weekends while I'm out. Like, come on, man, we're going to find out what's going to go on, okay? Now you got TikTok. High schoolers think they're so, oh, high school ain't going to catch up on TikTok. Come on, okay? So again, you got to look at it. Are you hiding stuff because you don't want to post stuff? Or if you can look at the opposite, you share. You share what you're doing, okay? Share what you are doing. Again, you get to share what you want to share. That's the beauty about it. You don't have to post every single day. You get to share the things that you want to share with the public. All right? So let's talk about fishing. Anyone fishing here? Nice. Both classes, no one fishing. Me neither. I can't stand fishing. I'd rather go play golf every single day of the week. Okay? Now, fishing, you might say like, ooh, who would fish? That's weird. Isn't that like an old person's thing? Like my dad fishes. Okay? Well, this is the deal that we're talking about with being on the offense. Sharing that you fish. And you guys can pick any topic that you think you're a nerd about, right? That you're like, I don't know if people would want to know this. Maybe I don't want to share this about me. But again, you're posting that you're doing this. You are making connections without even knowing it. You don't know who also fishes. You have no idea. Alumni, sponsors. If you go professional and you fish, and all of a sudden like, hey, you can be an influencer. This is awesome. Again, you guys are athletes. We idolize athletes in our society. They'll want to reach out. You have no idea where that's going to go. Something that you love to do, now all of a sudden you can make money off of it. And we all know what's coming in the NCAA. California already passed it, right? You guys making money off of your brand now. It's coming. Where people are going to look, what do you do that's unique that we can grab to, that make you guys like everyone else? Even though you're like, we are like everyone else. We're not special. But yeah, you are. because you're D1 athletes. You're at Boise State, right? So that's what I'm talking about right there. So this all comes down to leverage, guys. You are trying to create the most leverage you can, and you've been doing this your whole entire life. Some of you probably went to a high school because it was the best high school in the area. Some of you might have played for a club team because it was the best club team in your area. Because you would go to that showcase. You would go to that track meet. Or some of you went to the best training facility that you could. Because you wanted to be better than everyone else and get that opportunity. It doesn't stop when you get to college. Now, some people are going to let it stop when they get here. And I'm going to say this could possibly be the best 4 years of your life. And then you're going to look back and go, damn, I messed up. I didn't squeeze everything I could from this opportunity. Give you a quick example. I was just like you, right? I'm an athlete, cool. I'm in the marketing department. They say, hey, me and my buddy, we're both football players. Hey, we're having this like study group with Apple. Do you guys want to join? We'll give you free Chipotle. Yep, free Chipotle, I'm there. You guys know how it is. Being an athlete, you're always hungry. Always trying to eat, right? I knew like, okay, what's Apple? Yeah, it's a white computer. It's not what it is today. It was on the comeback. And we are sitting with their marketing team, and they are talking to us, wanting our input. I'm like, this is good. That's all I'm thinking. Oh, that's pretty cool, nice. I don't know what Apple's all about. I get it. They're trying to come back and compete, right? You kind of knew about it. Meeting's done. They're like, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate it. Yeah, thanks a lot. Cool. We out. Did I tell them my name? Did I follow up on them? No. Because I was worried about being 20 years old, college football player, thinking I was a business at a small D3 school. Now, I don't know where that would have went, but I didn't squeeze that opportunity. Now, I love where my life is at right now, but part of me goes, what's up? Okay? You don't know. So what are you trying to create? Right? You're trying to create your position. Okay? And you guys are so lucky. You were at Boise State. One of the best athletic programs in the country, especially the West Coast. Trust me, I'm a UCLA fan. And y'all got better sports than us in some areas. And they're Pac-12. That's a Power 5. Could our basketball team be as good as you guys? Right? Could our football team? Right now, our softball team, okay. I like to hold it down in that sport. That's cool. Gymnastics, we hold it down in that, right? Okay? You have this opportunity, and you are in an area where people idolize this school. People rep this school, and they don't even go to the school. They're not alumni. That's the big joke. Did you go to Boise State, or are you just a fan of Boise State? We just like winners, baby. That's what we do. We ain't gonna wear U of I. Come on, exactly. That's a joke. Okay, have fun up there. We're gonna wear our BSU stuff because we're winners. You are it. All high school athletes dream. I want to be a Division I athlete. You are a Division I athlete. You've made it. Squeeze as much as you can with your classmates, with your fans, with the alumni. Is it hard? Yes. Do you have to actively think about it? Yes. Do you have to do it every single day? No. There's just days you want to come in like, I got my hoodie on, I have to be here because I don't want my coach on my butt, so I'm here. Yes, I'm listening, not really. I got my earbud in, I'm on social media, I'm doodling, right? We all have those days, okay? We all have those days. But again, most of the days, are you interacting with your classmates? Are you saying hello? That's it. You're just trying to create relationships. You're just trying to show them, hey, I'm a normal person And I genuinely like to say hello to people. Kindness matters. Karma is good. Same thing with fans and alumni. You don't go into these interactions going, who are you related to? What's your mom and dad do? What about your siblings? You're not trying to use people. If you're trying to do that, you're just an a-hole. People will find out, and they're going to talk to you. Right? But right now, what makes it so special is they can go to your games, to your events, and see you. What happens is most people spend 4 years, and then they get into the real world and they go, damn, I need to start using my connections. Hey, I'm a Boise State alum. That's cool, and that's going to work out for you. But when you look at the Fiesta Bowl team, right, with Kellen Moore, woo, magical run, all this stuff, they're going to go, oh, you were on that team? Hey, do you still talk to Kellen? No, but I was on. That's cool, but do you still talk to Kellen? You still talk to those guys? No, but I was on. It's different. You're not the superstar of that team. But when you're on the team, they get to see you in the jersey. They go, oh, I know that person. That's huge. That's your position. That's your leverage. Okay? Because at the end of the day, all you're trying to do is build relationships. And you have no idea when that relationship's going to pay off, and it might never. But again, at the end of the day, you said, hey, I was a good person, I did everything I can, and you would not believe how far this will get you coming to this university and being an athlete. Use this. You have worked your butt off for this. How are you not going to capitalize on it? It's both sides. It's in the field of play and it's off the field. Use it. You guys are at a school that has a brand. You guys see it every single day. Blue collar. Blue collar, that's all you have to say. You go to Florida, you go to New York, you go to Hawaii. You wear that Bronco and people know who you are. You wear the running Rebel, the Aggie, the Lobo. What is that? Right? What's that? Is that high school? I got love for them too, right? But again, like, you guys have the logo, okay? So use it. Use it, use it, use it. I love this. Jay-Z, one of the greatest. You don't agree, we can talk hip-hop afterwards, okay? This came out when I was in high school. I love this. And again, this goes / woman, kid, isn't it? Not a businessman. I am a business man. You are. No matter what, you are. Like it or not, you're a business. You are a business. You know that you look differently here on campus, and you will continue to look different. Because again, they're going to say, that person went to Boise State. That person is a Division I athlete. Okay? So again, use all of the hard work that you've put in. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay, how do we do this? And this is the best part. You guys are so lucky to live in this time. Okay? When you're reaching out, okay? Reaching out. You can do it in person. Some people like that. Right? Some people are a people person. Some people are like, no. Right? Especially when you talk about like fans. You're like, okay, are you creepy? Weird. Okay? Classmates, they're like, what's up? We're just all the same. Okay? But you can do it in person or social. You could be laying in your bed, laying on the training table, and connecting with people. Now, how do you connect with people? Let's talk about this. How do you guys think you can connect with alumni, with fans, with classmates on social? What does that look like? Come on. No one's gonna man? Slide into the DMs. That's one way, right? Now I know I say that like for a different context, but you know what I'm talking about, right? DMing people. What else? If someone comments on a picture, what should you do? You should like the picture and what? That's it, just like it. Reply to it. thank you. I appreciate it. They took time out of your day to comment on your picture. Who do you think you are to not respond? Like, all of us want to be a little bit famous, and then we go, oh, we too good for that? Are you serious? Right? Engage in their stuff. Go and like their picture. Again, think about that. You doing this, double tapping, takes less than a second. And they go, oh my, yo, check who liked my picture. Yo. Now, you can't like too many, because we all know what that does. They're like, oh, is she? Stop crushing me. You got to crush me. Look how many like right here. Right? You got to be smart about it. Okay? You got to be smart about it. But again, all you're doing is creating those relationships. And again, you can create relationships online. That is so dope. That's amazing you have this at your fingertips. Now, let's talk about the next one. How many people like to talk in front of a camera? Yeah, right? Something like, she's like, girl, no way. Get down. Right? That's not for some people. You're like, no, I will not do that. And that's fine. Okay? Maybe you love to talk, but you don't want your face. Do audio. Podcast. You can put a still picture. You can just say stuff. How many people like to write? Me, no. Like, not at all. Ooh. But again, you can write. You can literally take a picture, not even of yourself, of what you're doing, and explain, because people want to connect with you. That's the deal. When you're talking about why you would do this, people want to know what it's like to be you. They do. Man, I wish I knew what it like to be in Division I. And you can be real with them. Yep. Practice at this time. Weight training at this time. Meeting at this time. Then I got study hall. Like, you know, some people, damn, that's tough. I just thought you guys just did sports all day. Okay? So you have that aspect. Then you have the alumni. They want to go back to being you. I tell my high school athletes, especially my football players, I would give my whole entire salary, teaching and coaching salary, for a year if I could go back and play 1 quarter of high school football again. 1 quarter, 12 minutes. Send it. Sorry, babe. Guess what? We gotta be eating beans and rice. We're back on that college student life. Give me that top ramen. Because I'm gonna go light someone up and talk trash to someone one more time and not get in trouble for it. Let's roll. They want to connect. Oh man, I remember those days. Or they want to look and see what is built on top of their foundation. Every alumni have pride. They'd be like, hell yeah, I'm glad you get to wear that jacket. I'm glad you get all this nice stuff because we were there and we built that. Damn right you enjoy it. And they want to connect with you because you're still in it. And that's what you have, right, when you're here. Now, this last thing I'm going to end on, and we're going to talk questions if I have time. I know I like to talk. Know the difference, okay, when you post. Is it unfair that you can get in trouble with social media? Yes. Are you held to a higher standard? Yes. Again, you are a Division I athlete at Boise State. You chose it. Just me as a teacher. I can't take pictures of myself drinking. I can't even take a picture of me being on our boat if I have my shirt off. You're a teacher. You can't. That's my principle. You can't be putting that stuff out there. What? You jump into a lake. Like, I don't get it, okay? But when you look at this, we all see the difference between this. We got friends hanging out. What message are you trying to send? So So what ends up happening, people go, I can't post with me and my friends having a good time. Especially if there's alcohol involved. Ooh, I can't do that. Really? The left one looks like they're having a great time. What's the point of the post? Is it you hanging out with your friends? And this could be at Boise State, or this could be when you go back home. We all got those friends. We love them. We're like, didn't we graduate? Are you still going to high school parties? What is wrong with you? Grow up. Right, the first time coming back, it might be like that for some of you. You're like, y'all doing the same thing. Okay? But again, you can show love. Look, I'm back home with my day one homies. But just know the difference, okay? Know the difference. So, again, thank you for having me. I don't know, do we have any more time or no?
Thank you.
Okay. Any questions? Don't be shy, like literally like anything. Say what position you play, anything at all? With branding?
What position did you play?
There you go. In college, I was a linebacker. So you can see the difference between Division I and Division III. It's real. Well, you laugh like, I almost said like it's real talk. Like bring a Division I linebacker in here. I'm like, what up, man? What up? Okay. Yeah. Guys, like literally there's like no stupid question, like anything at all.
What school did you go to?
California Lutheran University, CLU. So it's where the Rams have their training facility. I was not there at that time, so they got a bunch of new stuff. So that sucks. I'm happy for them, but I'm like, really? You got a big screen now? Come on. Come on.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, don't.
Teacher, not a student, but, I think a lot of times with networking events, and I mean, I think I even heard some of you talk about this when I came in to help out a little bit or teach in this class, that it can feel really inauthentic, or that you're being fake. And you mentioned this a little bit, but kind of what would be some tips that you would give them in terms of, you know, when they are face-to-face, whether that's with alum or just with people that they're meeting from different organizations that they might be interested in working in outside of their sport, or within. What would be some tips for that networking conversation that you would provide for them?
Absolutely.
Feel authentic and not so like
Right, like-
contrived and fake.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, number one, I would say, is be yourself. You know, it's always like one of those things that, you know, especially being, you know, a guy, you know, growing up, it's always like, hey, you know, like trying to pick up on a girl, and you're like, I need a smooth line. No, you don't. You know, walk up and go, hello, my name is blah, blah. That's it. Like, that's all you need to do, okay? Because again, they're looking, as much as we look at like, oh, they're maybe higher than us, right? Especially like alumni. You're going, oh, that's so-and-so. Again, like I said, they're still looking at you going, oh my gosh, that's a Boise State athlete, right? They're just as nervous. So just truly being yourself, or maybe asking someone they might know, hey, do you know this person? Right, so you can introduce us. We can just make a fluid transition with that. And then like at the end of the day, like if it's just short and sweet, you could just walk up and say, hi, my name's so and so. I'm a member of the Boise State blah blah blah. Just wanted to say hello. Shake their hand, and that's it. And see what they do there. I remember at a career fair in college, literally like. I finished my last final, I was graduating in 2 days, and I did not have a job. So I'm at this career fair. I'm like, man, this is really happening. And I walked up to a dude, and I said, I have no idea what you're about, but I love everything that you stand for. I like how you dress, I like how you handle yourself. I would like to work under you. And he said, really? Right? Because we all want to go, oh, you look up to me? Like, we all feel good about that. Like, oh, okay, I'm doing something right. And that's all I said. And then we had a great conversation for 30 minutes. And he was like, look, I'm going all over UCLA, USC, right, Point Loma. And he goes, I'll bring it home with me. Didn't work out, but again, he got that at bat. And he was like, you gotta take all these tests, and I can't employ you for 6 months, and it's financial. And I was like, maybe this isn't best. But again, had that at bat. Right now I know, hey, I can shut that door. So,
Where are you from?
Lancaster, Palmdale, California. So SoCal. But my wife is from Idaho, so that's why I get to create an Idaho apparel company. That's what everyone asks. Oh, are you a Californian trying to take our money? No. My wife is from small town Idaho. So. All right, cool. Thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.